Hey, sorry about that, guy. I got my connection that didn't connect the last time. So, it's still the same game. I'm playing the game. Yeah.
Leon go out there with Davis. Then there's Allen. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Pierce in at the small forward.
Damn me.
And here's Kerr. Kukoc kicks to Kerr. And that misses. That would have put him up. The drive by Allen. That's good. That even shakes out. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
A free ball. And again, in Chicago. No good. The Celtics with the lead. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now, here's Kerr. Dishes to Kukoc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I love how he establishes his position.
Okay, we got to step it up here. Come on, guy. There we go. Nice job, good nice. Alright. Oh, the Bull want a timeout? Okay, fine.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to get them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Well, Celtics making a switch here. Perkins is checked in. Bill's also changing it up.
Oh, nice.
Rodman comes in for some kids. And it's Harper in for Kukoc.
Are you kidding me?
He gets to the rim, he's converting it into points.
Get the right there.
The defense stood tall there.
Come on.
Here's Harper.
And he missed? Wow. Hey.
The dish to Rodman. Here's Longley. The 7 Longley. Cleaning up the mess inside.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Here's dishes to Rondo. 9 feet out. Here's Perkins. Nice work on the ball. It's paying off with the basket. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Harper. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Pippen. Right side, Harper. Back to Pippen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for Boston.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Cassell is checked in for Ray Allen. Bushler's checked in for Chicago. Just 2 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And again, no good by Chicago. It's stolen by Kerr. And here's the break. Here's Harper. Cannot hit. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Feeds to Pierce. Here's Cassell. From out on the wing, he has some time. Cassell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Right now, they got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Screen by Longley. Now Kerr. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:56 left now here in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Kerr. Outside Jordan. Passes to Bush. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Bo, the pass to Cassell. Here's Perkins. His second shot goes in off to a good start. 2 for 2.
He got a great read of where that miss is going. That allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Jordan against Allen. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Boom! He chips it straight down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
I tell you what, a great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
The pass to Bush. Jordan against Gafford. Stolen by Allen. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Cassell, no good.
Come on, buddy.
Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Perkins kicks to Scalabrine. Pulls it up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Scalabrine's got 4 points now in the quarter. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Rodman. He dishes it to Jordan. Screen by Longley. Jordan kicks to Rodman. And the rejection by Perkins. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Seconds left in the first half of the game. For 3, Kerr, the triple, trained by Steve Kerr. In a pretty tightly contested.
Hey. Hey.
Back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Longley. Harper's out there with Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Rodman in the power forward. Longley passes to Pippen. Makes it off the glass.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the baskets from Pierce. Pippen dishes to Harper. Rodman up top. It's Pippen with the drive. Pippen with those big hands. Always such a touch with the finger roll.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now the Bulls with it. Chicago calls timeout, and let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was intent on running the offense through Jordan. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Again, Allen missing. Chicago leading It's Pippen on the wing. Pierce covering and finished off by Longley.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
A rebound by the Celtics. To the middle. Here's Pierce. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Pippen. Garnett with the block. Outside Pierce. Baseline trial, and the jumper is good. Pierce has got his third.
Ah, buddy.
Outside Pippen. Uncovered. That's good. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
That's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for Boston. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Pippen.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that last replay plays here. And a wide open look for Jordan. And Boston with the rebound. Pierce has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
A nice shot by Jordan, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there, Craig, he's enjoying every second.